I thought the stars of the game were two groups, offensive line and defensive line. In the discussion, if you watch the film, you'll see a group that in the fourth quarter, third quarter, second quarter, first quarter established themselves. If you watched it from eyeball, you wouldn't know it. But if you watch the film like I do and like we do, you'd see a group that really did a good job of playing as a unit. And I was proud of those guys. And it's another conference win for us. It was good. It was good to get the win period for our team and for our group. But those kids and those guys in there, it was big. So it's good to bring the win home, bring the victory home. The injured guys are Josh Clark, concussion, questionable. Charlie Coggins, concussion, questionable. Justin Dixon, of course. Chip Thompson, concussion, he's questionable. Came on late last night. So those guys right now questionable. Hope we find out soon as some tests. The next contest is Marshall. Just watching them on film, and it'll be our last game for our seniors in Dowdy-Ficklin. I know it'll be a very emotional time. It always is for me when I see the guys walk through Dowdy-Ficklin, having been there with them and shared that part of their life with them. I know it's a tough time for them, and it'll be a tough time for me. Those guys have been here with us from the first day one. They've stayed the course, and they are establishing themselves. And one thing we talked about was making sure you leave your imprint, and this group has done a good job of that. It's not yet time for the eyeballs to sweat too much. You know, they may sweat a little bit on Friday. I'm not even going to lie about that. But it'll be a great day for those guys, and a special day. And Marshall's coming in here playing very well. Offensively, they are one of the top teams in the country. They're second in the nation in passing offense. They average 160 a game rushing. They're doing a great job moving the ball. Rakeem Cato is excellent quarterback. He's close to 4,000 yards passing, 30-plus touchdowns. Excellent offense. Great speed at the wideout. Great speed at the skill positions. Their offensive line is a big one, just like last year, and they really are a really good offense. Do a good job moving the football. I mentioned Rakeem Cato. Their running backs, Kevin Grooms, is a redshirt freshman. Really great speed. He's leading guy for him yardage, rushing yards. Does a great job catching the ball, but he has great speed. We have to do a great job containing him. They do have about 3 backs. Some guys got banged up in the game versus Houston. Remy Watson and Stuart Butler. I don't know if those guys will be back, but those guys, they do a great sharing of the running back position. And Kevin took over that role in the game versus Houston. We're in the middle of recruiting right now. We have had a lot of young men come up and see our games, home games, even with the tough weather we've had. From heat, we've had everything here, heat and lightning delays and what have you, hurricane warnings and all those. But I've been really and pleasantly surprised of the kids still want to come up. We have a room full upstairs each week, so I think that's a tribute to our university and people wanting to come to Greenville and see our atmosphere. I think anytime you can get exposure for our university, for our program, is always good. They'll see a great atmosphere here, I'm sure, from our Pirate Nation. I get a lot of emails and film, tons of kids that have interest from all over, even areas that we hit from the Washington, D.C. area, Maryland, Virginia. I get emails. We all get emails. Carolina, North Carolina, both Carolinas, Georgia, Florida kids, Texas kids, because of Shane, and because of us being out there. So I think that'll be good for us. Because I can identify with them, having blessed to have played here. When I tell them that, or when I say it to them, I know exactly what they feel. I don't mean that in a bragging manner. I hope y'all know me better than that by now, but it's more of an identifying manner. It's not coach to player, it's ex-player to player. The reps are running out, and that's what I tell them. And our reps together running out. We got some more. We got about another month reps, you know what I mean? It's not, like somebody says, our last away game. No, it's not our last one. We got another away game coming up. But they'll get that feeling. They got a little bit last night when I was walking one, I think it was Bodie. And I said, hey, let's enjoy them and do the best you can. And so I talked to them about no regrets, playing the best they possibly can, as hard as they possibly can, playing the next play, doing the best you can on that play, then move on to the next one. And the emotion will be there. That's why I mentioned execution more than anything, because you're not going to be able to hold off the emotion from them. I'm not going to try, Coach Dye tried with us. It's impossible. You like to bottle up that and sell it, give all the proceeds to the athletic department in East Carolina, what they're going to feel that moment coming out.